Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gerleaf. Today, we're setting sail on a thrilling journey through the life of Ching Shih, the most powerful pirate in history. So, grab your compass, and let's navigate the uncharted waters of her incredible story together. Picture this, the South China Sea, early 19th century, a time when piracy was rampant, and the Qing dynasty struggled to maintain control. Enter Ching Shih, a young woman from humble beginnings who would rise to command the infamous Red Flag Fleet, striking fear into the hearts of seafarers and the Qing government alike. Born in Guangdong province, Ching Shih, also known as Cheng Yisao, began her career as a prostitute. But fate had bigger plans for her. In 1801, she married Cheng Wai, a notorious pirate who commanded a fleet of over 200 ships. Little did she know that this union would pave the way for her own ascent to power. Tragedy struck in 1807 when Cheng Wai died in a typhoon. Ching Shih, now a widow, faced a critical decision. Would she fade into obscurity, or seize the opportunity to make her mark? In a bold move, she took control of her late husband's fleet, and thus began her reign as the Pirate Queen. Under Ching Shih's leadership, the Red Flag Fleet grew to a staggering size. According to the book Pirates: A History by Tim Travers, at its peak, the fleet boasted over 300 ships and between 20,000 to 40,000 pirates. To put that into perspective, that's a force larger than most national navies of the time. But Ching Shih wasn't content with just numbers. She knew that to succeed, she needed to instill discipline and loyalty among her crew. So, she implemented a strict code of laws, with severe punishments for disobedience. This iron-fisted approach paid off. The Red Flag Fleet became a formidable force, never losing a battle under her command. Now, you might be wondering, how did Ching Shih maintain control over such a vast and unruly group? The answer lies in her strategic brilliance. She formed alliances with other pirate leaders, effectively creating a pirate confederation that dominated the South China Sea. By working together, they could take on even the mightiest of opponents. One of Ching Shih's most impressive feats was her ability to negotiate with the Qing government. You see, the Red Flag Fleet had become such a thorn in the government's side that they offered amnesty to the pirates in exchange for their surrender. Ching Shih, ever the shrewd negotiator, accepted the offer in 1810, securing a favorable deal for herself and her crew. But Ching Shih's influence extended beyond the realm of piracy. She challenged traditional gender roles in a heavily patriarchal society. As a female leader in a male-dominated world, she proved that women could be just as capable, cunning, and ruthless as men. Her story has become a symbol of female empowerment, inspiring countless generations. After her retirement from piracy, Ching Shih didn't fade into the background. Instead, she leveraged her wealth and influence to open a gambling house. Talk about a career change. According to Pirates: A History, she lived to the ripe old age of 69, a testament to her resilience and adaptability. Ching Shih's legacy has transcended time and culture. Her story has been immortalized in books, films, and television shows, captivating audiences around the world. But beyond the romanticized tales of her exploits, there are valuable lessons we can learn from her leadership and strategic prowess. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing business landscape, Ching Shih's ability to adapt and innovate is more relevant than ever. Her story teaches us the importance of thinking outside the box, forging strategic partnerships, and being unafraid to challenge the status quo. Whether you're a CEO navigating a competitive market or an entrepreneur starting a new venture, Ching Shih's principles of leadership and negotiation can help you chart a course to success. But Ching Shih's influence goes beyond the boardroom. Her story has become a rallying cry for those seeking to break down gender barriers and challenge societal norms. In a world where women still face discrimination and inequality, Ching Shih stands as a powerful reminder that gender is no barrier to greatness. As we come to the end of our journey through Ching Shih's remarkable life, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways. First, never underestimate the power of determination and adaptability. Ching Shih rose from humble beginnings to become the most successful pirate in history, all through her own grit and ingenuity. Second, effective leadership requires a balance of discipline and strategic thinking. Ching Shih's strict code of conduct and clever alliances were instrumental to her success. And finally, never let anyone tell you that you can't achieve greatness because of who you are. Ching Shih shattered gender stereotypes and proved that with enough courage and determination, anything is possible. So, as we sail off into the sunset, I encourage you to embrace your inner pirate. No, I don't mean go out and start looting ships. But do take risks, challenge the status quo, and never be afraid to chart your own course. Who knows? Maybe one day, your name will be as legendary as Ching Shih's. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Understand All. I hope you enjoyed our thrilling exploration of Ching Shih's life and the valuable lessons we can learn from her. Join me next time as we continue to uncover the most fascinating stories and insights from around the world. Until then, keep your compass pointed towards knowledge and never stop exploring.